feel me? Let's get it live and direct to Black Sheep. Right back at you. This is episode 6 today. You got your man Graham, which is myself, Sheep 2 on the twos. And we got Sheep 1 on the ones. Shout out to Young Goldmine.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Today we are
Shout
going
out to
to
y'all.
be reviewing Chance the Rapper, The Big Day. Don't know if anybody got a chance to listen to this album, but we did. So we're going to talk about it. Ray, Goldmine, give me your thoughts, overall thoughts, and then let's get into it.
Overall thoughts.
Should we do overall thoughts at the beginning or at the end? Maybe we should do them at the end.
Okay. At the end is fine.
All right.
I do want to go on record to say this is no way, shape, and form his debut album. This is like his 4th debut album. If we taking it that way, but if this was a real debut album, like I don't think he did a good job on this. That's my personal preference. I mean, like personal opinion. This isn't my favorite version of Chance at all. It's just real cornball, or I should say, real kid-friendly sound Chance, and I'm not too much of a fan of the real, I don't know, Sesame Street rhyme, Sesame Street sound music. So
super commercial kind of.
Oh my God, commercial is an understatement.
I feel you. According to our Twitter poll, since you brought it up, we asked, "Do you consider The Big Day to be Chance's debut album?" Looks like 44% said yes, 56% said no. So looks like the majority is with you on that one.
Yeah, Coloring Book could have been his debut, which he's saying is a mixtape, but it was a Grammy. Like,
yeah, he changed the rules for the Grammy, dog. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Now mixtapes can, you feel me?
I don't know, but I don't know. This album just, I don't know. We can get into it a little more.
Let's get into it.
Well, wait a minute. First, what was your reaction when you first went through this? You heard mine.
My initial reaction was, this is a lot. It was a little bit longer than I expected.
Very much.
It was a little bit longer than I expected. He kind of lost me at some points, but you know, I don't know about this. I agree with you about the debut album thing. Like, if we're talking about debut albums, Coloring Book probably should have been your debut. But what I got from, I don't know. It was alright. It was alright. It was alright. It was an okay album.
Do you like the facts? Do you like the fact that he didn't have who was on it? Sean?
Yeah,
like
I think everybody's doing that. Like, a large majority of people are doing that whole don't know, you know, who the features are until, you know, you hear them or whatever on the album. Like, this is my album. It shouldn't be, you feel me? Like, what's it called? Tyler just did the same thing. Feel me? He had hella features on that album and didn't tell you about none of them.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a wave.
Yeah, I agree. But I feel like Tyler's was more on the Kanye type hype and Travis Scott type hype, to where they use a lot of features in the production and not just like, oh, I got a 16 from you. You know, they're using features like in a different way, that they're building the track with the features, and not necessarily just like saying, oh, hey, I need a 8 from you, or I need a 16 from you. but I'm not gonna list you. And
Right.
I feel like that's more what Chance does and some other people that are doing it. So I don't like that version. I appreciate the Travis Scotts, the Kanye's, the Tylers, how when they're not showing it because it's a collective effort. Like they're using the features inside the production.
Mm-hmm.
Also, all of them do their own production too. So I feel like that's different because they sample everything anyway, 9 times out of 10. So if they really had to put the credits on every fucking track, it'd be like 12 people on each thing.
Chance is listed as a producer on a lot of his stuff here.
I
So
mean, he might. I don't know though. I don't know what his extent of producing is because I've never heard that Chance like produces his own music, but he might.
I don't
He
know, man.
might.
So do you want to start the track by track?
Yeah, we can get into some tracks. It's a lot of tracks on here. Well, I don't think we need to go track by track, but we can get into some standout ones and some ones that we felt just wasn't there. Like he starts off the CD with All Day Long, and it just starts off way too happy for me. Like I wasn't in that mood cuz I listened to it like in the afternoon cuz it didn't come out in the morning. I don't know what happened, what the delay was. I wonder was it on purpose?
I don't know. People are doing that whole. That's what like when it didn't come out on Thursday night on you feel me on the West Coast. I was like, yo, is Kanye and like Mike Dean handling this album or like what's going on? Like why it ain't drop? Like what's up, dog? Like they still mixing or like which could have been it. But you know, people are doing that whole yo, you know, this is the album date and you'll get it sometime that day.
Yeah. Do you think that works in favors? Builds anticipation?
I don't think it worked for Chance. If this is something that people are doing like purposely, I don't think this is something that worked for Chance. I think that if he would have dropped on time, people would have been waiting for it. But I think like when it dropped on Friday at the time that it dropped, everybody was kind of like into doing shit. And so like as far as like socially, as far as like you feel me, like um, you know what I'm saying, like Twitter and like Instagram, like it didn't really seem like there was like a big wave of Chance promotion or a big wave of Chance conversation or anything like that. So I think they kind of missed the mark a little bit.
Okay, okay. I feel like some artists could do that. They
Yeah.
can play it's supposed to come out when everybody else come out Thursday night, Friday morning. And if you hold off, if it's somebody big like Drake, they'll start trending. Everybody will start wondering where his album is.
Mm-hmm.
And then when
Yeah.
it drops,
I
he has the whole afternoon.
I liked the first record though. So
You did?
yeah, it did. Thought it sounded
Interesting.
great. First record sounded great, and he was rapping cool. So yeah.
No,
I think he's very clever with his bars and shit.
I I would never ever take Chance's rapping away from him. Chance could rap his ass off. So I like Chance as a rapper. I just don't like all his music all the time.
Mm.
He's way too happy. He's way too like I know it sounds bad too to say that, but like every fucking song doesn't have to be fucking sunshines, rainbows, and like
Every song is not sunshine rainbows. There's a song on here where he talks about his baby mama decided to go celibate. She took sex away from him because he was tripping and shit. You feel me? Because he was fucking around doing all types of fucked up shit, drugs and shit. You feel me? Like the shit that come with the you feel me the pressures and the you feel me like the you feel me all the shit that come with being around niggas that's into shit. You feel me when you trying to be in the mix.
So she takes sex away from
I guess, nigga. I don't know, bro. Like,
him. That's
I'm
hella
not gonna
funny.
leave you, but we just not gonna be fucking. Like, I don't know.
That's hella funny.
I
Is
don't
that
know,
the right thing to do to
bro.
a
I don't
nigga that got hella money?
know. Who knows? Who knows? But
Bro, what would you do if your bitch did that?
yeah, dog. And I had Cho.
And you had Cho, you chance, you on the come up of being a superstar.
Man, I don't know, dog. I might just take a.
You must think I really like you that much.
You stupid.
Facts, bro. I'd be like, damn, you got a lot of faith in us.
That's funny. Nah, I like the intro record. I liked it. John Legend on the hook. That was I thought that,
Okay, that was John Legend.
yeah, that was John.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
that
I
was,
need
that
to
was
go. I
hard.
need to go through
I thought it was
You did send me the credits.
mhm. Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
pull them up right now.
yeah, but I liked it that one. Um the next record, Do You Remember, wasn't really for me. He did have a bar on there though that was some about the walking on eggshells and landmines. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, like that was hard. But other than that, like I really didn't like the Do You Remember record. It was
Didn't like it.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like it either. Like it this CD was real. Let's just go to the next track. External.
Eternal.
Eternal. Excuse me. Eternal. I like the bop.
I liked
I
it
like
this whole
the
song.
yeah. I
I
liked
like
it the bop and the
I
vibe of
like
this
this
song.
whole song. You feel me?
I did. I did. I liked the bop and the
This
vibe
this
of the track.
this the joint where he was like, side niggas can't dance like this. Side niggas can't
Yeah.
dance like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. I liked it. I was like, okay,
Boy
this
had
is
some
cool.
bars on there. I think this the one that Smino's on too. But he was like, what did he say? He said,
On external.
Eternal. You keep wanting to make him a hard drive, bro.
It is eternal. I don't know. I wrote it down as external. I don't know why.
But no, no,
That's
no.
why.
He said, this story arc so sharp it'll make the streets flood. I said,
Yeah, it
oh,
was Smino.
this
Smino was on
the
that.
type of covenant you need love, you keep love. You feel me? Oh, that was hard, but yeah, this song was dope. This song was dope.
Did you
Eternal was
did you
dope.
like Hot Shower?
No,
I liked Hot Shower. I,
I like
I was not supposed to.
I like the bop. You feel me? I didn't
I,
like the,
I, wa- I wasn't supposed to like it, but I like after I heard it the first time, I like instantly replayed it.
but you know what though? Here's the thing. At that point, the way the music was up to that point, up to what song is that, like 4 or 5? Up to that
That's
point,
song 4.
it was kind of like it was kind of all kind of like in the same vein. It kind of felt like, you feel me. So like when that song dropped, you feel me, when Hot Shower popped off in the drop, you feel me, and them hi hats start hitting, it kind of like
Mhm.
woke the album up a little bit. It woke me
Maybe
up.
that's why I liked it a little bit
It was
because I
kind of
was
like,
like,
yeah, it was like a left turn. You feel me? It was
yeah,
like, you feel me, we going this way with it now. We switching gears. You know what I'm saying? But I liked the bop. I just didn't really like the record.
yeah. I liked it because it did sound like more of a freestyle, like he was just going. Um, and yeah, you're right. Like it did change the vibe of the and the mood of the album a little bit. So that's probably why I liked it a little more and why I immediately replayed it.
Mm-hmm.
I really like number 5. We Go High.
Mm-hmm.
Remember I told you we had a talk off of camera and I was like, it reminded me of like a Kanye um vibe to it.
Yeah.
And so I really liked that track a lot. I like the sample flip. Let's see who did that song. We Got High. Ben Lusher, Darius Scott. Yeah, that song go. I like that one.
And what's crazy, I don't really know any of these producers
I don't either.
other than when Trap Money Benny pops up on a couple of joints.
Yeah, I don't know. Chance. This album was just different. Trap Money Benny was on the next track, the Always and Forever. I Got You.
I thought that one was cool too.
I thought that was decent. And Ari Lennox was on that.
Yeah,
I thought that was decent. I feel like it was very, very commercial. I mean, Chance is very, very commercial, period. But like, I feel like that's gonna be like a single that they might try to push, or one that they put out there. So they were hoping like people will gravitate towards it, so they can push it as a single.
I agree. But I would also say that I wouldn't blame him for pushing that as a single though.
Yeah, yeah. It got. I mean, it got Ari on it
Mm-hmm.
and Trap Money Benny. That's a single worthy of a producer and a
Feature combo.
feature artist. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Then he had the skit, photo ops.
Okay, so here's the thing. This is what I was getting from this album by this point.
Go ahead.
To me, this sounds like a reflection of, a recounting of, or a reimagining of his wedding day.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah, so I'm like, this is all of the emotions and all of the shit that you run into kind of getting to that point. Like he talks a couple of times, like on a couple of songs about jumping the broom and just leading up to the shit. So like the photo op skit, you feel me? It's like, okay, niggas taking pictures and all of that. But all of this to me is, yeah, I'm getting a reflection of the wedding day, because you get shit like We Go High and then I Got You Always and Forever joint, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, you get the photo ops, and then that's when you get into like family shit, and then like it's a personal song with the joint that he got Rue, the one with Taylor Bennett, one with his brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of like a personal song, kind of reflecting on like their family and like their childhood and shit that they had to, you feel me, like how they try to, you feel me, come together. And like, oh, you niggas think like the world is against you, like shit, like niggas like niggas fuck with y'all, like, but it sounded like,
Nah, this album was a complete like it's definitely an album based around his wedding. On all most of the majority of the tracks, it's about his fucking wedding. Um, and then maybe for niggas that's
damn.
not in that what?
You said most of the songs are about his fucking wedding. Like, come on, bro. Like, no, like we wasn't there. Like, I like.
I mean, like that's where I was going because I was gonna say maybe for people like me that aren't in that mind state of thinking about getting married, falling in love, being all goo goo gaga, all that shit, like maybe these songs just don't hit to me like that. But
Mm.
maybe to somebody that's in that mind state or whatever, or went through that, maybe they could resonate with it more. But like for me, I was just like, damn, nigga, okay, I get the point. You love your girl, like we get that. Like, but I don't need to hear 9 fucking songs about leading up to your wedding about, oh, I learned how to tie a tie and put on my tux or whatever. Like,
Oh, that'd be a hard bar. You feel me? Like with the aesthetics, you feel me? Just putting together
nigga,
the
hella mad.
visualization. Ooh, learn how to tie a tie.
Hey, what I was glad though, he didn't have that fucking grocery song on this.
Groceries was not on here. Yes. Good
I'm
move.
so glad.
Good
I'm
move.
so glad.
Good move, champ.
I mean, it didn't fit in. And why would you make your debut album about your wedding?
It's the big day, man.
I know.
Big day. It's the biggest day.
Speaking of that, that's the next track after Rue, The Big Day. Throw that whole fucking track away. Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Oh my god.
But it
And
was
I was trying to rock with it.
the whole what was it? You gotta go crazy. I can't even remember
Yeah.
the bar all the way.
No, look, I was trying to rock with it for the first 2 minutes, bro. Right? I was like, okay, I get it. I get it. I'm there. And then like the 2 minute and 12-second mark or somewhere like right around there, this nigga start screaming and the beat change. I was like, oh no. Oh no. I was next. That shit threw everything off for me. I was ready to end the album right there. I was like,
Yeah,
I'm dumb.
He says the only way to survive is to go crazy, which I like that line. I like that line. I just the song didn't connect for me. Um, the next one though, the "Let's Go on a Run," I like that one. I
I think I like.
I, I thought that one was
I did
cool
like that song. It had an
because that
indie
one,
pop vibe.
yeah, that one sounded to me like you feel me, like that sounded like okay, so the big day, right? The big day. That song is the title track, right? So I feel like at that moment, that's the wedding, right? That's the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
And when we get the "Let's Go on a Run" is the you feel me, leaving the wedding, hopping in the whip, you feel me, just married sign, you feel me, smashing off, you know what I'm saying? Like
I was there. I was at that same point
yeah,
in the album when I was
that's
going through
what I
the.
yeah. That's what I'm getting from that. Like, oh, you feel me, Bonnie and Clyde vibes, and yeah, like you said, indie pop, definitely.
Yeah, yeah. I like that song. I like. Okay, then we get into Handsome.
Which had a good bop. This is single worthy as well.
Yeah, which I kind of wasn't feeling Handsome too much. I mean, like it was cool, but I was like ready to like skip to the next, and then Meg came on, and I was like, oh,
I knew Meg was
let
gonna
me listen to this.
be on this. As soon as he said Megan in his verse, I was like, oh yeah, I'm sticking around. And
Yeah, yeah, and then Meg did her thing. Meg for
actually,
sure did her thing.
it was this song that made me you know what I mean, I'm like now I'm thinking, and I started a conversation on Twitter the other day too, yo, because of her performance on this song and the fact that she was on this album, and the baby on uh Hot Shower. Baby was on Hot Shower, right?
The
Yes.
was it Hot Shower?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
one of them. Yeah.
with both of them being on this album, like it kind of got me to thinking, like, are they kind of like neck and neck for like Rookie of the Year? Because I feel like they are like they're delivering on every feature that they have. They both have like big ass waves, and like I feel
Hmm.
like it's them two, and then it's like Blueface because I like Blueface, but and his sales are up there to the point where like he can also be in that conversation. But I feel like it's kind of that can be the conversation. Like I feel like they're in the conversation.
That's a whole other sidebar. But if I had to pick somebody today
Mm-hmm.
on Rookie of the Year, I would have to edge out the baby a little more over than Meg. Like they would be neck and neck, but the baby would get it just off of he has a smash single.
He does have a platinum single. Yes.
Yes, Suge is played every fucking where. And it took time to grow, and it's like still going. That song is old, but that shit is still going, and not that's not taking nothing away from Meg.
Hey, we'll see what happens with Big Old Freak. They still pushing that.
Yeah, Big Old Freak is still moving,
Yeah.
but like if that's just if I had to pick one right then and there, I would go with the baby. But that's a whole nother one.
Yeah, that
But
is a whole other one.
yeah.
But I liked it, Handsome. As soon as the record came on, I liked it, the bop. You feel me? I liked it, the whole baby, you look good, you look great.
Oh shit! Hold on, I need to go back and listen to this now.
Yeah,
Pink Sweats is on this.
Pink
He was
Sweat.
a writer on this.
Yeah,
What? You know, that's my dude.
yeah,
That's my guy.
yeah. I was
That's my
actually happy to see
guy.
the credits.
Yeah. I didn't pay attention to that. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I was happy to see Pink Sweats in the credits, man. He did his thing too.
The big fish.
Is Meek mad that he's not on this song?
Meek for sure could have been on it.
Because you know Meek calling himself Big Fish now. Because first he was Little Fish, and then he became Big Fish.
I
So,
feel that.
but he
Nah, it
got
was good to see. I was about to say it was good to hear Gucci on it.
Gucci sounded great.
Yeah. Yeah. And it Tim and Trap Money Benny.
Yeah, cold combo.
Shit, Gucci and Chance is a random combo.
But I liked it.
Random combo. Yeah, I liked it too because it shows like Gucci. It helps put Gucci in a different light too because like his whole transformation, he's being seen now in the more the public view as positive and everything, and for him to be on a Chance track, it's like that's just giving him extra points.
Definitely.
And like Gucci probably has the best transformation ever.
I can't argue that.
Ever.
I can't argue against that.
Ever.
I would agree. I would definitely agree with that for sure. After that, this is kind of where I'm done with the album.
Yeah, I think I like 2 more tracks after this, maybe.
I liked a few more, but it just after that it just kind of it didn't do it for me. You feel me? Like ballin' flossing, uh, you know.
Did you like Slide Around?
Yes, I did like Slide Around. I actually liked I liked 5 Year Plan too. I like 5 Year Plan.
I thought that was alright.
Yeah, I like 5 Year Plan. I like Slide Around.
Nicki killed Slide
That's the one
Around.
Nicki was on, right?
She killed Slide Around.
Yeah, that's the one Nicki was on. Did she say she was pregnant?
No, she's on the album twice.
Yes.
She
Okay.
said
Yeah,
she was pregnant on Xannies and Fools.
Daddies and Fools. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she didn't say she was pregnant, but she said I'm down there about to, you feel me,
Have a baby.
Go have a baby. Yeah.
Yeah, she said something about with her husband and having a baby.
Yeah, she said my nigga home now.
Yeah.
Like, yo, like, you know, like he's like actually like a convicted like rapist or some shit. Like
That's hey. So is her brother.
and so is 6ix9ine. Not you feel me, but
I mean,
he had a thing too. It's like
Nicki hangs out with a select few.
yeah, she got a thing. What's up, man? She got a thing for
You stupid. I don't want to put that on her, but it's just facts.
If it keep popping up, bro, I'm not trying to like put it on her or cast stones or nothing like that, but hey, bro.
Yeah. Some people have preferences.
Yeah, so Slide Around was cool. I liked that record. I think maybe I would put that on the playlist actually, by the way, this week.
Slide Around. Okay.
Yeah. Sun Come Down wasn't for me. Found a Good One definitely wasn't for me.
Bro, I was so mad at that song. I don't even know why, but that song like pissed me off. Found a Good One. I was like, I will never turn this shit on again.
That kind of made me. Yeah, I'm never gonna listen to that song again. But that honestly, like that song, and then Big Sean putting out the "I'm Single Again" and "He's Single No More," and I'm like, all right, like, all right, enough.
Sidebar.
Yeah,
Sean go down as one of the GOATs now for a city boy for that.
Oh yeah, for doing a song
Single
about
again
and putting your ex on it.
Hell yeah.
Definitely. But yeah, at this point, the Chance album, I was like, I get it. You feel me? This is like, to me, this is kind of like, okay, we're building our foundation as a family now. You feel me? I found a good one. I'm not single no more. You feel me? We finna live in a town on the hill. You feel me? And in the next, just skip it to, you feel me, about our house and all this other. I'm like, yo, I'm good, bro. I checked out. I checked out.
Yeah. There might be one song maybe that I'll come back to. This 2 songs. But other than this album just wasn't for me. It's too poppy. It's too Sesame Street, too happy. Like you can play this whole album like on PBS Kids type shit. And that's just, I mean, no shame if that's your demographic or whatever. Like, hey, get it, but it's just not for me. The features were definitely the standouts on this album, though. So I felt like
I would say that like the features came in at like very refreshing points of the album. You feel me?
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
They came in where they were needed. You know, I was like, okay, whenever a feature popped up, I was like, okay, I appreciate this because all of the like chants on this production, it can kind of become a little monotonous. You know what I'm saying? Like a little, I don't know, but
And I will say one thing:
yeah.
all of his features aren't in his lane, so that was something different too. Because this is like a real poppy, real happy CD, and then you have like a Meg, Gucci, the baby, Nicki.
Mhm.
Like they're not necessarily those type of rappers. So it was it's interesting, so to say. But all the features killed their feature. I'm not gonna lie. They did their thing on that.
This is not your debut album, Chance.
And I
So
wouldn't even claim it as one if I
coloring
was
book.
him.
Hey. Hey. If you're asking me, coloring book is the debut album. I will accept 10 Day and Acid Rap as the mixtapes because I really wasn't into them anyway. Well, Acid Rap a little bit more than 10 Day, but I would say coloring book would be his debut album. If
I
you're
would definitely
That's the
claim
one that feels
coloring book.
like the debut album. That's when you popped off. That's when all the shit started happening. That's when all these deals came in and all that shit. So, um, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's gonna put a
Yeah,
bow on
that's that.
Chance,
I was
right?
gonna say that's about it for Chance, I think.
Yeah, I think we went a little bit long on Chance actually, but yeah. Chance the Rapper. Honestly, I'm gonna give this a 6.
That's nice. I'll
I'm
give
gonna,
it a
I'm gonna
4.
give this a 6. I'm gonna
I'll
give
give it a 4.
just because the music is good. The music is good. The rapping is good. I'm just not really connecting all the way with the songs. So it's like
Okay.
it's
No
an above,
bias.
I would
It's
say
a
it's an
6.
above average album, but it's not for me all the way.
No bias. It's a 6. With bias and all the slander, this shit's a 4.
Yeah,
But if I just want to take my shit out of it, then yeah,
I like
it's a
that.
6. It's a 6. But like
You know
for
what?
me personally, that shit's a 4.
I want to implement a scale like our own two black sheep scale. I'll talk to you about that off air real quick, but I think
Okay.
if we do something like counting sheep, like you feel me, like you know what I'm saying, like the source or whatever, you feel me, you get 5 mics or whatever, you feel me, like how many sheep you niggas get, you know what I'm saying, or
Okay.
you know what I'm saying, how you count sheep, you know what I'm saying, niggas be like you count sheep, like roll back, but
Yeah.
we'll talk about it, we'll talk about it,
We'll talk
but
about it up here.
yeah. So, in closing, we're both basically giving it a 6. With all slander, you get a 4.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Chance the Rapper, the Big Day album. Check it out. Go cop it. It's in your phone
Listen
right
for yourself.
now. You feel me? Yeah, listen for yourself. You feel me? Decide what you think about it. Any comments or whatever, you could drop that right down below. Yeah, I mean, hit us up on Instagram, Twitter at 2BLVCKSHEEP. Hit the subscribe button, please. Like, share, rate, all of that shit. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify,
Boom,
Stitcher,
boom, boom, boom.
iHeart.
All of them.
We're everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Goldmine, you want to take us home?
Yeah, man. We just want to thank y'all for tapping in with us. Episode 6 with Chance the Rapper's album, The Big Day. And it's been real. It's been great. It's been two black sheep. The
Stop.
hustle.
Peace.
Peace.